Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We are on the PTS with Vatu. We're going to be playing on the new Siege Jaguar Falls, just jumping straight into it. If you haven't seen the first video, which is an introduction and kind of overview on Vatu and some parts of this update, you should watch that one first so you know what's going on and you know at least a little bit about the character. I'll of course make another video on him at the end of the PTS when he goes in live when I've had more experience. This is kind of a first impressions and a rough build that I've put together, so it won't be the best spotlight on him, but it should be a good showcase of the map, although it does have performance issues on the PTS similar to the other new maps when they got implemented, the reworked ones. The frame rate is a little bit all over the place, and Vatu is a character that kind of needs high FPS. This is going to be a little bit rough. I only know that because I played a couple games without Vatu already in this update and it was a little bit all over the place. We'll go ahead and grab Omnipresence because it's the only one we have unlocked, and then this setup which is focused around the dash with a heal on the dash, bit of extra health movement speed after the dash, bit of extra ambush range, and then a bit of damage reduction after we use the ambush. Curse Revolver, Alacrity, Deep Roots, and Pluck, then Luminary, Over the Moon, Smoke and Dagger, Omnipresence, and Curse Revolver. Let's go ahead and grab Illuminate for that sky. There is the blink. Okay, I guess that throws me mid-air. Like I said, this is literally my first game, so I'm expecting to be incredibly awkward. Dash this way. Hello, Genos. There's a teleport to him. He's just completely gone. Leanne's shredding him. We can dash up here a little bit. We have got a bunch of stuff focused on the dash, so I should be trying to use it as much as possible. There's a little bit of an internal time on it, though, so that's something worth noting. We're going to dash away. No, I'm not. I'm going to die, and seems like my dagger's despawned there when I died. Either that or I just missed. Nearly got rid of the Genos. Died straight afterwards. We got to literally 99%, and then they regained it. Do have the ultimate. Maybe I should go for it. I don't know. There's a dash into the Genos, and only one of those hit. The right click even went out at like a delayed time there, which is a bit of a shame. We're going to go ahead and just dash this way. That didn't hit. Can we still kill him? I don't know what's going on with the servers. Everything is so goddamn delayed, but we technically got rid of the Genos even though I didn't tap him with the ult. This is messy. You know, I can't give Evil Mojo too much shit because PTS literally has test in the name, so it's expected to be a little bit janky, but the servers is really what's throwing this off because I'm like hitting people with stuff and doing things that's not really activating for like a second after. It's also really inconsistent because it doesn't always do it, but there goes the Genos. We're going to dash up this way, teleport to the enemy. Yep, sure. Okay, we're going to dash up again. Can we finish him off? He's literally on like no health. I think I might be getting chased here. I think I might be dead. We're going to try and leave. There's some stuff there, but I don't think she's even chasing. We're going to dash again. We've got a bit of a heal on it. Daggers on to the Andro. Okay, he just like weirdly moved around. He's gone, but he pushed the objective. Okay, 0-2. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't even know how to describe what's happening on screen, but the thing I've noticed is the most janky isn't even the daggers or the Q. It's the right click for some reason. When I throw the right click, it like goes out late and just plays weird. I obviously played Vatu right before this video in like the target practice where there isn't as much lag or any lag really, and it felt like fine to play him, whereas right now it feels really janky. Even like the F feels weird because like the timing on it is like placed kind of wrong. I'm expecting him to grab me, so I'm going to go ahead and dash out of that. The heal on it is pretty damn nice. Don't really know where the hell to place myself. Hello Eevee. That just went out completely wrong. Like I literally played him in the target practice and it was fine, and now I'm just having a horrible time with the timing of everything. Let's go with the ultimate. I'm just going to run over to the left side. I don't really know what my plan is here, but hello Vatu. Get a reload in, dash up the top. There's a hit for the Eevee and another one. Nice bunch of damage there. We're going to dash onto the Andro. No, I'm not. I missed that by like a little bit. There's some hits onto the Sky. She's not gone because what is happening with the timing, man? Did mention in my video that Vatu is a bit of an intermediate character, like skill-wise, but I didn't mention that it seems like lag-wise he gets absolutely battered with server delay and stuff. Let's trace this Andro a little bit. We should be able to just kill him with that. Okay, there we go. Though I didn't even get the kill. I guess Andro did. 1-2, we got the cap. Just going to dash up here. There's a 300 for the enemy Vatu. Yep, I think I hit a couple of those. We're going to dash in, go on the Sky. Hello. Just going to leave. I got a decent amount of damage, but I don't really feel like fighting in there when there's that many of them. Teleport up to the Eevee. Yep, sure, she's dead. I didn't even really do anything there. Hits into the Genos. I'm waiting for him to possibly like grab me so I can just dash out of it, but he seems to do it really late. Nearly killed the Andro. I'm also nearly dead myself. Thank you for the heals, Grove. We're just going to run back a little bit. Don't feel like it's a great idea to go in, but it seems like these guys are pushing for it. The F is so goddamn janky right now. There's some hits onto the Sky, I guess. Thing is, I know it's not really going to come across in the video. It's just going to seem like I'm complaining about nothing, but I'm sure if you played Vatu 1 hour after he went up on the PTS, you'll get exactly what I'm talking about because everything just feels wrong. Or I imagine if you didn't try him out in the target practice, you'd just think that this is normal and he's just this janky. But no, it's just the server stuff. Maybe it's fine on NA. I don't know. On EU right now, though, it is struggling. We'll dash all the way in the air. We can maybe go for an ultimate, see if we can pull something off. I don't know if I'm going to hit him with this. Well, it was worth a shot. Now I'm just going to have to leave because that was a failure. There's a dash over here. We're going to dash again, then dash over to the Makoa. Yep, sure, that's a Skyle right in my face. I think we can get around the corner. Jesus Christ, that was close. There's some stuff over there for the Genos and the Sky. We hit a bunch of them there. Eevee's going in on I guess. Yep, sure. I don't even know what I'm saying, but she's dead. I'm dead as well. This is a mess. And there is the push failed. I'm going to try my best to not complain about the lag for the rest of the video. We killed the enemy Vatu right there in the slow-mo kind of cheesily, but it is 1-3. I feel like they've probably got this in the bag, but I'm going to give it an effort. I'm just overall awkward because, of course, I've not played him before, but just the server stuff is making it 100 times worse. Anyway, into round 3. I'm going to try and not complain about it for the rest of the video. Sky is just here. Hello, Andro. There's some damage that went out so goddamn delayed. I'm just going to dash around. I feel like Genos is probably back here. Maybe we can get rid of him. That is the enemy Vatu. Hello, Eevee. That is not what I wanted to do, but I guess you're not dead. dead. There's a teleport here. Oh, okay, that was on our Andro, I guess. What is happening? Is our Grover going for the ult? I'm trying to get rid of the Sky. I'm going to go for mine. There's a dash through him. Yep, sure, he's going for his ult. Just going to try and not die, but I feel like I'm just denying the inevitable. That only hit you with like 1. Okay, 93%. We got back on it. Might be able to recover it. There's some hits for the Eevee. We're going to dash back and dash this way. Hello, enemy, I guess. Yep, Vatu. Yep, sure. There's some hits for you. He's dead. So am I. This is so bad. Does seem like we're able to regain it though. Never mind. That is the overtime. I don't know how we haven't finished this yet. There's a kill on Sky and there is the objective captured. Okay, was just spamming the Q, but I wasn't able to hit anybody. The F on that was just brutal. There's nothing on the Eevee. We're going to dash again. I do have the ult, but I'm dead from the Sky. I think that was poison bolts, but I don't know. Andrew was doing half the damage there as well. We'll say for whatever reason, the frame rate isn't as bad in this one as it was when I played Ceres in like my last match. It's still not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was, so I don't feel like it's really worth complaining about at the moment. There's a dash through the Genos. Oh my god, that was a great demonstration. There's some daggers into you and some explosives. He's out. Okay, it's kind of hard to get the timing right on it when it's so inconsistent, but seems like we're actually going to get the push because they're all out other than their Andro. Just trying to finish him off. Never mind, the already did it before me. I don't know how that keeps happening. So yeah, there we go. There's the 3-3. I killed their Genos right there in the slow-mo, although I don't know if he's actually here or not. It was also dealing some damage to the Sky. We grabbed some more Haven, and it seems like they're all on left side. I don't really know what my plan is. I guess I'm just going to cap it. Genos with the ult. He's clearly quite far away, though. He must be at least behind the wall. I'm going to give our boy Makoa a hand, but doesn't seem like he really needs it, though. Hello, enemy. Yep, dead. I can't even read out any of the names. There like 3 of them ran around, just flipping bursted me. There goes the rest of the team as well. We did get 42% of it, and then we just got insta-wiped there. Not much I could have really done. I got hit by like the ultimate and the kunai pretty much before I could react, and also the Andro shot, of course. That is a bunch of damage. We're going to run around the side. Don't really know what the plan is here. Hello, Eevee. There's some damage for you. She's out. I do have the ult. I guess we can try and do something. That was an absolute waste. Do we go like through? I guess was kind of interested to see how that would work around objects, but there goes the Genos. We're going to dash this way. We're going to dash again. Make sure we get that overtime and don't lose it to something stupid. She's out. We'll teleport in, chase him a little bit. That is not really what I wanted to do. I'm trying to use my F here. Somehow I didn't die there. I have no idea. Thank you, Grover, for the heal. We're going to dash up 99, and there is the objective captured. Never mind. Everybody ran off it. What just happened? I don't know. Okay, the freaking Vatu's just teleporting around like mental. Dash around a little bit. Genos trying to jump on it. That's still just spamming the overtime. Andro ulted. Make sure they can't get it. I don't know how they just triggered overtime again. Our Grover was ulting. She's ulting as well, and there is the 4-3. Finally. That was one of, if not the most messy game of Paladins I have ever played, and it will probably come across in the video because I reckon I can edit that to make some sort of sense whilst also being as hectic as it actually was. I have no idea if any of what I just said made any sense, which is kind of appropriate. We went 14, 10, 15, 65k damage. Not the worst stat ever, but definitely not great there. Andrew did a great job, so did our Leanne. Makoa did fine. He definitely could have done a little bit better though. Grover did a great job there on heals though. Their Andro did solid. Their Vatu had a bit of a hard time. Actually did worse than us, surprisingly, because I felt like I did terribly there, but their guy was actually having just as hard of a time, if not worse. Their Eevee did fine. Their Sky did fine, and then their Genos also did a decent job there. Not really much else I can say about the stats. That was game 1 with Vatu. I'm going to queue and see if I can get him again. I'm going to make some changes to the loadout though. I'm pretty much just going to leave it the same actually after thinking about it. I feel like most of this makes sense to just leave. The movement speed was kind of nice. The heal I feel like was pretty damn important there, and the extra health was as well, but I'm going to pull 1 off of the range of the ambush because I wasn't using it very often there. It felt a little bit jerky. Even after playing that match, it's kind of hard to tell what cards are worth throwing in a setup. We did unlock the talent though because we hit level 3 just after that one match, so I am going to try the Shadow Bombs one for the next game, and because of that I'm going to throw some damage reduction on it. I wonder how the homing works with like the lag and stuff. I wonder if it's just going to be completely useless and maybe even worse because of the server stuff. Maybe it'll overcorrect to make them way better. I have no idea. Again, this is a first impressions video, but we'll re-queue, see if we can grab him again, jump into match 2. Alright, well for game 2 I was fast enough to grab him again. We got an Eevee, we've got an Octavia, a Khan, and a Grover. We've got Siege Jaguar Falls again because I'm pretty sure it's set to just give us this map over and over again because it's the new one, which makes sense. But for the enemy team up, it's another Vatu, an Octavia, a Grok, a Tiberius, and a Rom, which I imagine is a bit of a favourable matchup for us because Rom should be free damage for me most of the time. Octavia might be a bit of a pain, same thing with Tiberius, so we'll go ahead and grab the Shadow Bomb talent. No idea how to read that, and then the setup, I maybe should have buffed it out a little bit more with the build, but I feel like the sustain is probably useful, and then we'll grab some Cauterize and probably Chronos. Shoutouts to our Khan, he's going for Vortex Ship, got Display of Force rampant blooming over the moon, and we're up against Tigan's Fury, Totemic Ward, Enforcer, Display of Force, and then Omnipresence. He's going for the heal as well with a bunch of extra range on the ambush. So yeah, let's go for it. I'm interested to see how the auto aiming right click, or I guess aim assist on the right click, is going to work. We'll just throw it straight off the bat, see if that gets us some free damage. I don't know if that even worked. Don't really know the hell to place myself, but it seems like they're just pushing in really, really hard. Our Eevee's at the back, did try and retreat, but we just got completely wiped. The entire team got cleared there. Don't really know how they slammed through so bloody hard, but I imagine it's just the sheer amount of flipping damage they've got. Octavia died to the Tiberius. There's a kill on him. I'm going to just dash back indoors. Somehow I didn't die there. Not really much of a chance we're going to get back to the objective, but we should be able to get some good damage on the Rom here. I don't think you can actually headshot with them, so you definitely have less DPS than a lot of other characters. We're going to throw that, see if it gets me something. I think it just literally detonated on the wall. Just going to stay on the side a little bit, throw out some daggers. He's going to go for the ult, make sure we don't get hit by that. That was absolute bullshit. I was literally around the corner. I don't know how the hell how that worked. Doesn't seem like our Eevee's actually even trying to play. There's a cheeky little right click from it. Deals only 200 damage, which in this scenario doesn't seem like much, but if you're bursting somebody and the servers aren't garbage, it can actually work quite well. We are actually pretty much locked in spawn here. We've been stuck in it for like 2 bloody minutes. He's just running into the spawn door pretty much. We're going to go to the side. There's some daggers and some right clicks, but I have nowhere near enough damage to go through a ROM. I'm kind of dipping back into spawn to get heals and stuff, but we're just getting absolutely shredded. He's finally gone. That right click didn't really do anything. I'm going to go for the ult and just go this way. Never mind, that's already the defense failed. Dash around to maybe avoid some sort of damage, but nope, I am gone, and that is the 0-2. What a rough flipping first round. In a weird way, I kind of demonstrated the downsides of Vatu just there in the first round. It's kind of a positive way to think about it, just because of inherently how he is with his kit. You don't really have any sort of damage at range. You can kind of maneuver, get behind people and stuff. Most of the time at a range, you're not really able to deal very much damage. You have to get in close, and in that situation where we were stuck in spawn, there wasn't really anything I could do, and my DPS is just nowhere near enough to go through anybody. Like, I can't deal anything here to that Khan. We're just going to have to retreat. Hi-Rez is actually out, I'm pretty sure. There we go, although so is the entire team. We're going to dash over this way, going to teleport to the ROM. Don't really want what to do. Got some damage, but yeah, we're just team wiped there again. Really just don't have much of a way to break through, and I can't really do much damage at range. The ROM is pretty much invincible. Guess we can try and get the ult some sort of angle here. Is that going to work? Nope, but we should be able to get rid of the Tiberius. At least we can dash, go and teleport in onto her. Jesus Christ, that's janky. Get a reload, although I'm definitely not going to be able to finish it off. I'm going to try and give it a shot. To be completely honest, I wouldn't actually even say they're playing like massively well. They're playing pretty average. To be honest, my team is doing also pretty average, although I think there's a few people on my side who are doing a little bit worse. I was just noticing Eevee and Octavia struggle a little bit more, but I also wasn't doing a very good job. I felt completely helpless there on Vatu because I can't really do very much damage at range. My DPS in general is a bit rough, plus the server staff there, that game was also just as messy as game 1, just in a different way. To be honest, I was looking at that stat there, I actually didn't do too bad. 3-4-33k, I'm fine with that. Our Eevee struggled massively. Our Khan had a bit of a hard time, didn't do too bad. Same thing there with the Grover, and then our Octavia also massively struggled. I don't know if they were throwing or not, but they were playing pretty badly, just given what was happening there. 13k and 11k is abysmal. I had 34k and I felt like I was doing nothing, so that says a lot, I guess, about the rest of their damage stats there. I don't know, I don't want to be too mean, but I felt like I was doing ass and they did worse. Not that I mean that in any sort of bad way, you just get what I'm saying. For their side, their Octavia absolutely shredded us. Their ROM was also super oppressive there. Their Tiberius did okay, but wasn't doing like crazy good or anything. Their Grok was doing Grok things. He was the objective boy there. Then their Vatu also did pretty good, and yeah, there we go. Those were my first 2 games with Vatu. I don't really know what else I could add here at the end that I didn't say in the first video I made on him or over the course of this one, although one thing that I do want to point out is usually this wouldn't really happen, because like I said, the way I would describe Vatu would be fluid and satisfying to play, and with the way the servers were in those 2 matches and also just how match 2 went in general, neither of those really applied. And I don't know if it's because I'm uncomfortable with him or whatever, but I would actually say he is the worst character in a laggy situation out of all of these others. That might, again, like I just said, be because I'm not used to him, but just because of his kit, he felt nearly unplayable. The frame rate was actually fine in both the matches. It wasn't in the one I played before recording this video for whatever reason, but it was fine in both of those. Of course, once he goes into live, most of this would have been ironed out, and I don't even know if it affects all regions currently, but EU, as you just saw, kind of spoke for itself. I still think he's really, really cool, and it's kind of impossible for me to give any sort of balanced judgment after just 2 matches, but he doesn't feel overpowered. I think it would be quite hard to argue that. Maybe he even needs a buff, who knows? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. I kind of said that in the first video, but I haven't actually uploaded that one yet when I'm recording this, so I haven't heard what you guys have to say, but let me know again if you didn't in the first one, or anything else you want to add maybe after a few days more of playing him. I'd love to hear it. I feel like this should give it some sort of slow to the right click or something. I feel like his Q should slow. I feel like he should have a slow or something somewhere in his kit other than the stun on the ultimate, which is like 1.25 seconds, which isn't very much at all. He doesn't have like consistent CC or anything. Not that I'm saying he really needs it, just something that I wanted to point out at the end because I noticed it and for some reason I didn't mention it in the rest of the video or in the first one. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Let me know what you want to see me the next, and as always, stay Frost there.